Unheard of.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah, let's go, baby. Welcome back to another episode of Unheard of. You know who I am. It's your boy, ABG, Arthur, Young, Mr. Young without the O. You know who I am. But this week we don't have I call him Unheard of's fearless leader. I mean, it's only two of us, but I mean, hey. Hey, somebody has to take a leader position. I say it's Jerod. Anyways, we're missing Jerod this week. So no Jerod. You got.
But are we really missing him?
Are you really missing? I'm really missing him. I wanted to do it with him, but
I'm just kidding, dude.
Yeah. But we got Ethan this week, so he's our number 2 this week. So last week you had Jerod and Bryce, and this week you got me and Ethan. So
it's your boy Ethan, aka Slappy Pappy. Let's go.
Slappy Pappy, I like that. Yeah, that's what you named yourself on the anchor call. I didn't even say anything about it. I usually say something about Jared's dumb names whenever he logs on or something like that, or whoever's really. But I don't know. Slappy Pappy it can grab me. I don't know why.
Yeah, I think I stole that from like Kenan Thompson or something like that. I'm not gonna lie, dude. So it's all good.
Kenan Thompson?
Yeah, dude, of Kenan and Kel, man.
Yeah, Kenan and Kel.
Formerly Kenan and Kel, dude. Now SNL fame. Dude.
Kenan and Kel, that might have been my favorite live action show from
dude.
My child years. I don't know. Am I too bright? Right now?
You look fine to me.
Okay.
You look good, man.
Yeah, thanks.
The people watching the video are gonna love it.
Skin glowing. Also, for the people who are watching the video, we also have a picture, classic picture. One of my favorite pictures from me as a kid. Me and Ethan. This is probably us from, I don't know, maybe 3rd grade.
I was gonna say maybe 3rd grade. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Maybe 3rd grade, and so.
Bro, I look like my hair is looking a little. I don't know, dude. Like Frankenstein-esque, bro. Like. Like, you see him in those videos and like he's always got the little like squares on his hair. That's what hair looks like.
Yeah. Shout out to your childhood barber.
It was my mom, dude. So she was on Frankenstein mode, I guess.
Frankenstein mode. Yeah, but this is a really old picture. I really like this picture. I don't know why I am looking at you so fondly. Like
dude, because
I'm not even looking at the
thing
camera.
Is, you're looking at me and you're
you.
smiling, and I'm looking at the camera, and I look like I'm not happy at all to be there.
Okay, so you want to know what I think this is?
What?
I don't know if you remember this day or not. Do you remember this?
No, I don't.
Do you remember going to the mall to sing Christmas carols?
Was it okay? Wait, was it going to the mall to sing for the I remember going.
I don't remember what the specifics of it was. I just remember being out on those risers at the mall. Just at the food court, the mall and room for everybody listening.
I remember
just singing Christmas carols.
Be it in the I forget what they called it, the chorus or the honor chorus.
Yeah, chorus. Was it the honor chorus?
Yeah, you had to make all A's at least, or all A's and B's to be in it.
Really?
Yeah, and I remember
I was in it. I don't even remember
that. See, there's one weird thing. I remember going to sing Christmas carols, right? But then I remember being in the honor chorus and going and we did a play, like a little play about God, what was it? A snowman that became saved Christmas or something, and I was an elf. Me and Megan Keith were both elves in this. And I had we both had little rap verses that we had to rap, dude.
No, I didn't. Never mind. I was not in honor course. I thought this was the honor course thing. No, I wasn't. I was in honor course.
Okay, then
he was just a little singing MF.
I was singing, dude. I was a singer, bro.
I was singing.
I remember. Did you sing in the production when we were in 5th grade?
Yes, that is the only production that I was in was fifth
Really?
grade production. Yeah. Do you remember did you have to audition? I mean, you're in the honor course, so
Yeah, I had to audition, dude. Yeah.
you had your part sealed up, bro.
No, I had
What
to
was on
audition
it?
like everybody else.
Oh, okay. You remember singing the national anthem
Yeah,
for the
dude.
audition. Did she have that every year?
I guess so.
You have to sing the national anthem every year.
I remember singing the national anthem, and I remember at one point, there's a part where it gets a little high, and your boy hit that falsetto, and she's like, "Ooh, that's good. Most men can't do that." And I was like, "Hey, dude, I'm different.
Man, this elementary school child
I'm different."
who already has a chipmunk voice
Hit the falsetto on him, bro.
somehow hit a falsetto. Like, is that surprising?
Right?
You listen to your parents played you too much Prince, bro. You hit that.
That's true, dude. They played me too much Prince and Michael Jackson when I was a kid, duid. And so, like, I thought it was normal.
You hit that.
I was like, can't everybody do that?
I guess I'm just distinguished.
No, but yeah, no, I remember. And then I got cast as like Buddy Holly in the production.
I don't remember. What was it about? What was our fifth grade production about? Wasn't it like just the world?
I think it was like maybe it was like music through the decades or something.
The decades, yeah, maybe.
Because I remember I was like Buddy Holly, and you had a
me and Anna Golden had a solo together. We sang what was it? The Land Down Under song.
Oh, word, dude. So y'all were the 80s, bro. I was like the 50s.
Yeah, man. We
I got the worst part, dude.
I have lofty dreams about being a performer, but when I get out in front of people, sometimes I crash and burn.
Oh, dude, I feel like, don't we all, dude?
I feel like I probably crashed and burned at the production. And I mean, I feel like maybe I've already told this story on the show or not. When senior year of high school, when we had the variety show,
I already know.
And I was doing the narration for the show, and I was narrating this one part with it was about the two main characters, male and female. I should say that one. Mm-hmm. Their pronouns, he, she. No.
He, him, and she, her. I believe is what he was trying to say.
He, him, she, her. God. But male and female, like I was saying, I tried to start throwing out pronouns, and it all got jumbled. But anyways, I was narrating a part about them, and it was supposed to say, when his eyes met hers, they both knew things wouldn't be the same. But somehow, what came out of my mouth was when his eyes met his. So,
dude, I heard that when you did that, I don't know if you were. No, this is what the rumor was. I don't think anybody actually knew that Mr. Reeves was freaking out in the booth, dude.
Yeah, that's what one of the producers told me.
Like, oh,
they had the headset on.
I can't believe it.
He said his eyes met his. What the hell? I mean, but I got it right the second night. I mean, it's 2 nights of the variety show. Thank God it wasn't only 1 night, because then I feel like, I mean, if you only came to the first show, you heard it was a special night for you, because you got to hear when his eyes met.
I mean, dude, so. I don't like to brag, but I remember my variety show went very well. I remember Mr. Reeves crawling up to me, we'll say, dude, begging me. I'm just kidding. He came up after the show the second night, was like, Ethan, I just need you to know you just stole a little part of the show tonight. And I was like, yeah, I know. Like, you don't have to tell me, pimp. Like, I already know. I remember Kennedy Halsey came up. She was like, my dad thought you were hilarious. He just wanted me to let you know. And I was like,
yeah.
All right, man.
You talking like what did you do senior year?
I don't even know, dude. I was in a few things.
I mean, I know you.
I was like inappropriate waiter and like, I don't know, a bunch of stupid stuff, really.
Yeah, of course, you were great.
I mean, dude, you were great, dude. You were the best narrator we could ever had.
The second night, I'll take I'll take the title for that the second night.
I mean, I think
My
you were
little
the best on
mistake.
the first night, dude. When you said when his eyes
Nah.
met his. Looking back now, I
Little
wish we would have messed
mistake.
up more things, dude, because that's really funny.
And I mean, it was my first year doing anything theater related. So
Did you get
I
to
was a little bit nervous. I mean, I did one act that
did
year.
you get to join Thespian Society?
Yeah, I did.
Let's go.
Yeah.
What was your name, dude? I don't remember that.
My thespian name was Silke Chocolat.
What?
I
don't like that. I don't like
Mr.
that.
Mr. Reeves said it was because my voice is silky smooth. That's what he says.
Okay, let's go.
And I mean, I'm brown, so
I mean, I guess in a way, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
so that was me.
Do you remember that person passing
What
out
about
on
you?
a
What was
goat?
your? Yeah, I think. What? Wait, what?
Dude, she passed out on a goat, bro, during our Thespian induction. We're all standing in the woods.
I didn't get inducted until senior year.
Dude, I didn't either.
Oh, you didn't either?
No, I didn't get in. No, because I only did it. I did it in my junior year, but I didn't really do anything. Like, I mean, I did like
You didn't do anything
improv
extra?
night, but I didn't do anything really extra. But
Yeah,
senior
that's true.
year, I was in
Improv night
acting
is
and I
fun.
was in musical theater. And so I did like everything. And then
Oh wow!
I got in and you don't remember her passing out on the goat, dude?
Passed out on the goat.
Jesse, dude.
I mean, yeah, God, yeah.
She went face
Yeah.
first into that goat's ass, bro. Straight up.
Chill out.
Look,
This
if
has
I'm
been
lying, I'm dying, bro.
Talking about goats, asses.
But my
and
thespian
passing
name was
out in the
Gimli.
toilet.
What that smell like?
Yes. Gimli with that smell. This has been a nice blast down memory lane. I mean, who would have known that this picture would have sparked all that up? But yeah, he's Ethan. I'm Arthur. This is Unheard Of that you're listening to. So I guess there's no better place to start it than at the beginning, right? So first topic. So I'm still doing absolutely terrible in our fantasy league. I'm somehow on a 15-game losing streak, 15 straight games.
It's true. It's honestly, I mean, no disrespect, but it's one of the saddest things I've ever seen.
And I mean, I like I said on another episode this year, somehow I feel like I have a pretty good team. The pieces aren't falling how they should be.
I'll be honest, your team really does not suck.
They're not connecting like they should be. I mean, hopefully this week I'm able to defeat Mr. Walmart. And,
maybe. I don't know, dude. I mean, I even saw the projections. You're projected to lose by 2 points, dude.
Yeah, 2 points. I mean, listen.
I mean, hey, look, I was projected to lose by every week I've been projected
Didn't you get
to
like
lose.
over 200 points last week?
I did the week before.
Or you had like 208, right?
Something like that. It might have been a little less. I mean, all I know is that
Your team's going off.
I should be 3-0 right now and have the top team in the league. But I lost to Bryce week one by 1.4 points because Aaron Jones scored like 3 points. And I didn't play Mike Williams because I didn't think he was going to do anything. Now I've got arguably what some would say the best team in the league, and I've got the most points scored by like 70 over the next person. But I made a trade in the group. We'll see what happens there. I don't know. It might come back to bite me on the butt.
Oh no.
But right now we're feeling good. We're feeling like we have a championship worthy team at the moment, but it's only week 4, so
yeah, I mean,
still a lot of road
early.
to go.
It's still early. I mean, I have decent players that can score,
Yeah.
And so I don't know. I mean, I definitely see myself winning at least one, but I would like to be a playoff contending team. So
of course, dude, you
so
always would. My goal every year is just to make it to the playoffs. If I can make it to the playoffs, you never know what can happen. That's the thing.
I actually haven't been to the playoffs at all in our league.
Really?
So over any of the years, I got shut out from the playoffs, bro. That one year when I've told you the story before, but I guess when Seth joined the league after taking on a dead team, and he somehow won the whole league that year.
Which is weird because he
But,
doesn't
yeah,
know. He knows nothing of football, dude.
he took over that team, and I was one win away from being in playoff. I mean, from being in the playoffs, and he shut me out.
I've missed the playoffs twice. One when me and Huddle were co-managing the team, because one year our team was just terrible, dude. And then last year I missed because what happened? I had the same as somebody who made the playoffs. I think Dole. We had the same amount of wins and losses, but he had like 50 more points than me or something, so he got in. And I literally had like the 5th most points scored last year, but still, and I ran through the losers bracket, just beat everybody in the losers bracket, and sadly just could not make it to the playoffs though.
So, I mean, we're gonna keep you guys updated. My fantasy woes, and maybe we'll have Ethan on a few more times, or he'll give you updates on his fantasy wins. So,
Hopefully, dude. Knock on wood.
and I mean, surprisingly, while Colton's been gone, shout out to the homie who's, I mean, he's not locked down right now, but I mean,
Might as
for all
well
intents
be.
and purposes, he might as well. Yeah, he might as well be. Yeah, he's actually he's 2-1, right?
Yeah, 2-1, which is surprising because I mean his team's pretty good. I just did not expect. I swear he gets Chris Godwin every year. I feel like every year he has Chris Godwin, and Chris Godwin just always goes off for him.
Yeah, I mean, what Chris Godwin is to him, Robbie Henderson used to be to me. I used to get Robbie Henderson almost every year in multiple leagues, and for the past couple, I was just like, no, I'm not gonna do it. He is solid sometimes, but most of the times he doesn't help. He doesn't help the team. So.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anybody that I've gotten like that really who I've had on my team a lot. I've had Tyler Boyd on my team twice. I've had Tyler Lockett on my team twice. This year, I'm trying to think who I have this year that maybe I've had before. I think I had Logan Thomas last year maybe, but he's like some random no-name tight end.
I think I picked Todd Gurley #1 overall for like 2 seasons in a row, 3 seasons in a row.
I know for a fact, I'm pretty sure you picked him last year in the first round, and I was disgusted. And your team reflected that. Your team reflected that all season.
Yeah, no. I don't know, man. I used to pick just randomly, and then I tried to have some kind of little system this season. I feel like it made me pick a better team, but injuries and just people not playing right.
That's the thing, dude. There's been
Can you blame that? Like they're just not playing right. They're not playing how they're supposed to. I don't know.
I'll be honest, dude. Like if your team sucked, I would be like, damn, you suck. But your team doesn't even suck.
I mean,
so like,
trust me, you guys have always told me
let you know before in the past. So like,
yeah,
why would we stop now?
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, yeah, that's. I think I don't know that it can be helped. Like your bench is a little shaky, but
weak.
Your starters are. Although I still think that like
solid.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think I do have a few backups starting, but you know how that goes.
I mean, hey, everybody.
Trying to actually look at my. Yeah, I'll say that. Trying to look at my team.
I mean, I know right now.
Yeah, what's up?
I have the wide receiver #1 and #2 on my team right now. So.
Same team.
Yeah. No. Yeah. No, I mean, like I have the #1 top scoring and #2 top scoring wide receiver.
Okay, wide receiver. Okay, my fault.
On my team right now, but I don't think that'll hold up. Probably.
I need to drop somebody. Actually, somebody came off of. I told you that when I saw you earlier. Actually.
True. I saw the homie earlier.
I had a player come off of.
RDG made a roster move. Did I guess you dropped somebody?
I had to drop Benny Snell. So
I don't blame you.
Thank you. And then somehow Giovanni Bernard is out this week. He's ruled out his knee. somehow he had the best game of the season last week, and played so hard that he suffered a minor MCL sprain.
Wow. He old, bro. That's why.
He's out. Yeah, I mean, he was logging 3 points for the first 2 games, and then I decided to play him on a win, and he got 19, and I still lost. So, you know how it goes.
Tragic. I always thought it was wild. His name was Giovanni.
Yeah.
Giovanni.
I don't know. Is that a highly Italian name?
That's Giovanni.
So,
I don't know.
I mean, I guess
maybe. I mean, to me, it feels Italian, but I don't know. Giovanni Soprano, dude.
I'm about to say. I mean, listen. I don't know if we were finished fully with the football talk yet, but you brought up Italian, so I mean, it was almost a seamless, transfer. That's not the word.
Transition.
See, bro, you're the chocolate to my peanut butter, dog.
Let's go.
So yeah, it was a good transition over to, I mean, I guess our next topic, which is The Many Saints of Newark, which is a prequel movie to the TV show Sopranos that was highly popular, really good show, and now the movie's out. So it's in theaters and on HBO Max, and we're talking about it, and we haven't seen not a
damn
single
second
drop of this
of it.
movie besides the trailers. So,
bro, look, I'm psyched for this movie though, dude. Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Like, I still haven't finished The Sopranos. It's been months since I've seen an episode of Sopranos, but I'm in the last 2 seasons.
But you gotta get on that.
Season 4. It ends with season 6, right?
Yeah, but season 6 is split in 2.
It's in 2 parts. So, yeah, I mean, I'm in season 4, so I still have a lot to watch. I think I counted it. It's like 17, 18 episodes, something like that left. So,
but I know that this year was the first time I ever watched The Sopranos, and I know you as well. Yeah. It's a good show, man. I would recommend everybody give it a little watch.
Yeah, I don't know, and I don't know how to put this in words, but I feel like what that show did really well, and like especially like its first couple seasons, you got an outline of who Tony Soprano was or is. I mean, I guess currently in the show, but like who he is, and you just kind of felt I felt the anxiety of being a mob boss.
I kind of get what you're getting
while
at,
watching that show. I don't know. I mean, I guess I said what I meant, but
it built the tension really well. It did it really good. I mean, like, it builds characters really well too, the show. Like, there's never really a character introduced that doesn't have like at least a motivation that doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody feels like they have a purpose and a place. There's definitely, dude. I can't wait for you to watch some of the stuff that happens later on, because you'll just be like, what? Like, some things happen that I just couldn't believe, dude. In that last season, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was like, what the piss, dude? I wanted to say something more vulgar, but I was like, nah, dude. Let's keep it light.
Hey, this is a family show.
Yeah, bro. I was like, there's gonna be kids listening to this, dude. They can hear the word piss. What the pee? It's just, dude. So I'm excited to just see what they do. The only thing is, I will say, I don't know if you're like this when a movie comes out that you want to see. This is how I am. I like to look up reviews. I like to see what reviewers say about it. And so I looked up this movie, and the reviews are not great. They're not great. They're not bad.
Are we talking like, out of 5 stars? Are we talking like 3.2? Not like, great.
I'll say that
like a 2.8.
Well, reading the headlines makes it sound like it's real bad, or not even. It's hard to say, but then like Rotten Tomatoes and everything else has it at like a solid 70, like a 77.5 out of 10, stuff like that.
Like, is that the audience rating? Or
that's fair. That's a good question. Let's look right now.
I mean, it's a big difference. I mean, you got the like recent example, the new Candyman movie. The Candyman movie got a terrible audience rating, but I mean, it's got a good professional rating. So
let's see. Has a 74% on Rotten Tomatoes. Let me click on this and see if that is the tomatometer. Audience score is actually worse. Audience score is a 62. That's never
dang,
good.
bro, I mean,
That's never
listen,
good.
Yeah, when the audience score is lower.
But
Man,
I mean,
especially over something that's so beloved as Sopranos. I mean, okay. So I feel like before, and maybe it's because I didn't get the references, but before I watched Sopranos, I knew nothing about the Sopranos other than, I mean, of course, what everybody knows, the ending, the last
yeah.
few moments of the series finale. Other than that, I didn't know a thing about the show. But like, I felt like once I started watching it, it was everywhere. Like,
Dude, same.
TikTok, Twitter. I couldn't go anywhere without seeing something about The Sopranos. I mean, this is a prolific show. This show has a lot of dedicated fans, and I mean, damn, to see that it has such a low audience scores.
Well, I don't know. It's hard. It's weird. It's one of those weird things because, like, you want it to be like The Sopranos, right?
Yeah,
but it's not. Like, this is not The Sopranos.
well, yeah, it's not The Sopranos because
this is pre-Sopranos. This is Tony Soprano's just a child, dude. He can't be going on. He probably doesn't even eat any gabagool in the movie. Like,
No. I mean, if I could try to think of a reason why it would have a 62 with the audience, it was definitely because there was no gabagool in the movie. But there's no way there's no gabagool in the movie,
You're right. There has to be gabagool. The gabagool. Hey. Gabagool.
Shoot. Ooh.
Like, no, I think it's cool that James Gandolfini, who played Tony, that his son is playing Tony in the movie.
Yeah,
because they really look a lot alike. Like, it's crazy. I guess that's why they're related.
Like, little, I would say it's like he was one of his little sperms, dude.
Right, dude, crazy. This is a children's show, dude. A children's show, a family show, dude.
A children's show. I mean, no, we're not making children's shows around here. But sperms isn't a bad word. That's not even a real word. I'm adding an S to
no, dude, it is. Plural. You're right.
But anyways, yeah, his son is actually playing Tony. I mean, because James Gandolfini, of course, passed away. What year was that? I mean, I don't know if you know.
I think 2013.
Yeah, that's pretty sad.
And I mean, here's the thing too. I mean, you can't The Sopranos ended like 15 years ago, dude. Like, it's hard to. I think it's hard to capture magic like that. 15 years later.
Yeah, it ended. Well, we were in middle school when The Sopranos ended. It ended like 2008 or 7.
Did it? Let me look it up. Once again, dude, trusty.
I remember being at the public library on YouTube on the computers, and like people were going crazy about The Sopranos ending.
I remember that too. I remember seeing people talk about it on TV. 2007. Yeah, so 14 years ago.
Yeah. But yeah, man. I mean, I definitely am glad that I went back and watched something that was so good. And it's always, I mean, I've always said this. HBO just, they don't seem to miss.
Consistently putting out top tier shows, dude.
Yeah, like they just don't miss sometimes. Like,
I haven't
seen a bad HBO show that I've watched.
Honestly, not me either. Not that I can think of. They got that teaser out the other day for the new season of Curb Your Enthusiasm.
I haven't watched it yet.
It's just a little. I mean, it's not really anything. It's just a clip of like Larry David's The Earth, and then it turns into Larry David's head or something like that. But dude, it's got me. Dude, I don't know, man. Just there's a bunch of good shows. I feel like shows and movies coming out here very soon.
Yeah, I mean, movie wise. Venom's coming, so I'm pretty excited for the new Venom. Did you watch the first one?
I've seen like part of it. I don't know, man. There's
I
some,
mean, I know you don't do the whole
you,
superhero joints all the
but unless
time.
I say that, but like, and I don't do all of them. I do some
But
of
then
them. But
I
like,
was gonna say, but then again, you do sometimes. So
but then like, that spoiler ending that we saw, dude, that's got me kind of like, er, er?
I mean, yeah, but also I feel like we have to try to be as vague as possible. With
Yeah,
this.
we won't hit
because
on that
maybe
hard
somebody,
because yeah.
who's listening. We saw a leak of the final end credits scene of Venom, and I mean, it's big stuff. I guess big stuff is going to be happening, and I don't know. I don't know how I can talk about this and not give
I was
spoilers.
gonna say, yeah, you're right, because there's questions I want to ask you, like, what do you think, like this could happen? But like, I don't want to, like you said, I don't want to spoil it for anybody. Or you know what? Skip forward like 2 minutes if you don't want to hear some spoilers, because I got a question I want to ask you.
All right, well, this is
wait, no, because Jerod, no, never mind. Jared's got to edit this, and
he probably has seen it. He probably has seen it. Jerod, he saw the what leak was it? The trailer leak for the Spider-Man movie.
So, okay, well then let's go, dude. Do you think? Okay, let me just say this. I'll try to be as vague as possible. Do you think that an actor known as Tom Hardy, right, could possibly be in a certain movie that comes out in December?
Well, I mean, you said vague. You weren't. That wasn't vague at all. But
a lot of movies come out in December.
I doubt it. I doubt it. I really do. I feel like this might be just relegated to
that one instance.
Yeah. Well, no, not just.
But well, I mean, but to that for now.
Yeah, for now, maybe just the that side of it.
And of course, we're talking about the new Santa Claus movie coming out with Tim Allen in December.
Imagine a new Santa Claus movie with Tim Allen.
Yeah, those movies were hot, bro.
I mean, listen, bro. Like, people haven't been really going to the movies for almost the past 2 years.
You're right.
So, like, maybe the big box office draw for this upcoming winter, because I don't think is Star Wars is Lucasfilm, are they dropping a Star Wars movie this year?
No, I don't think so.
And yeah, maybe the thing that unites the world and gets people going back to the movies, vaccinated people, of course, going back to the movies, is a Tim Allen Santa Claus movie.
Maybe, dude. I mean, look, I know that me and my dad always, it's just like, I don't know, it's just the father-son tradition, dude, Every time a new James Bond comes out, dude, we gotta go hit the theaters and see it. So that comes out soon. So I'll probably be seeing that.
So Tim Allen as Santa Claus is like almost like James Bond.
I would say Tim Allen as Santa Claus is equal to James Bond, dude.
Okay. I mean, I was gonna say maybe he was a little like a tier below. Like
bro. I would say maybe Bond, even a tier above.
Star Wars. Tim
Allen Santa Claus. Like, what's crazy about that movie? You've seen those movies, of course, right?
Yeah.
Like, he straight up kills Santa in that movie. Like, just straight up kills him.
Yeah, the first one, he absolutely murders him.
And then just then he takes his clothes and gets his job. Yeah,
he assumes the title of
Nothing
Santa.
else works that way.
That makes no sense.
That would be like if somebody came into my job and killed me and then put my vest on and they just turned into me and they were like, how can I help you?
They were big box store incorporated workers.
True, dude.
Like, yeah, just imagine, bro. Like, okay.
And then
there's a wreck on the road. And there is a nice paramedic working the scene. Maybe somebody got hurt a little bit. A car comes by, clips him, that guy dies. You can put on his clothes and then be perfectly fine and start working as a paramedic.
And legally, the no ramifications. No ramifications.
I mean, according to Santa, what's the movie called? It's called The Santa Claus.
The
right?
Santa Claus, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, the claws, dude.
Yeah, according to the Santa Claus, I mean, it should reach to all other jobs as well. So
I was gonna say too. Why didn't they take this universe in a whole like? They could have had the Easter Claus, dude. They could have had.
the Easter Claus.
They could have had like the what is it called, dude? I was gonna say like they could have had the Turkey Claus. They could have had the St. Patrick's Claus, dude.
Wait, okay, so for the Easter Claus,
Dude, a man just kills and skins a rabbit and just puts the skin on his body and turns into a rabbit.
yeah, I was gonna ask if are we going the rabbit route or the religion route?
No, dude, the Jesus Claus. No, dude.
Yeah,
We're definitely not going that route. We're going the Easter Bunny route, dude.
You kill Jesus, you become the Messiah. So,
and that's I didn't say that. Arthur did.
Yeah,
you know, dude. You skin the rabbit and like you put its skin on, you turn into another rabbit. And you go like lay eggs or whatever the Easter Bunny does.
We're getting way off topic. We're talking about movies that are coming out, stuff we've been watching. What have you been watching lately?
What have I been watching lately?
Yeah.
I've been watching that Netflix show Sex Education. You ever watch that?
No, I mean I've heard of it.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good, man.
It.
New season just came out and I've been watching that. But other than that, I have been waiting on, like we were just talking, Many Saints in Newark, and that's about it. Hadn't been doing much watching other than those two. What about you, man? What you been watching?
So actually tonight I started a new TV show with my girlfriend. You know, we watch shows together. You know,
Mm-hmm.
It's a relationship stuff. But we started watching Only Murders in the Building.
Oh, you know what? I wanted to watch that actually. I'm glad you said that because I like Steve Martin.
Steve Martin, Martin Short, and Selena Gomez.
Selena Gomez, weirdly, yeah. How has that been so far?
It's a little weird because I mean since you want to watch it, I'm not gonna give any spoilers, but it's like a sitcom with it's like a dramatic sitcom.
Just like it's a dramedy.
And not like dramedy. Yeah. But but they like they get really graphic with the murders.
Oh god.
And like you see like blood and all that stuff. Like I mean, and they are quite vulgar in the show as well. Like this MFs, BS is flying everywhere. So
yeah,
parents don't let your kids watch it. But I mean, it's funny. It's funny at times. I mean, Martin Short, Steve Martin, like they're funny. They're funny guys. So.
Yeah, dude. I'm a big Steve Martin. I'm a big Steve Martin fan, dude. I feel like he's underrated, yet probably rated where he should be now in time.
I mean, if we're gonna jump back into older actors playing in kids movies, I mean, Cheaper by the Dozen. That's a
classic, dude.
That's an absolute slapper-rooney, bro.
It is, dude. That was a classic.
If you didn't watch Cheaper by the Dozen, bro, you was wild, bro.
That's true.
When the hell did Cheaper by the Dozen come out? I was looking for my phone, but it was right in front of me.
That's a good question. It came out, I mean, a while ago, dude. Steve Martin still had a few less gray hairs, man.
This is 2003.
You know what, dude? I think another reason why I think I like Steve Martin is because, like, as long as I can remember, and I know way back when, even when he was on like Saturday Night Live as a host in the 70s, this man always had gray hair, dude. I've seen clips, and I was like, you know what, dude? That's my gray hair brother right there, dude. Like,
that's true. That's actually true. I mean, that man has always had really silver hair, but like you though, like you have a salt and pepper kind of.
I got a salt and pepper going on, dude. Yeah.
And somehow, some way, your hair has been gray forever. Like you've had gray hair since
at least middle
school.
school.
I mean, I'm about to say, I remember in middle school, I remember seeing your gray hairs popping up in middle school. That was the earliest.
Freaks
When
pull
was
them
that?
out, dude.
We That's true. That's true. You probably have a whole bunch of fucking gray hairs because people pulled them out. And I say people.
Probably.
I was a part of that crowd. We're like, yo, supposedly 2 more is gonna grow in its place.
And it did.
We
It
messed
worked.
up, and we messed up.
I remember one time I was at work,
He
right?
cursed you.
And these guys came through my line to check out, and they were like, "How old are you?" I was like, "Man, at the time I was like, I'm 24." And they were like, "Damn, you must be wise as hell." And I was like, "What do you mean?" They were like, "All that gray." And I was like, "Oh yeah, dude.
You got all that gray. You ain't about to give me none."
No."
That's a deep TikTok reference. I'm sorry for our listeners who don't know what I was talking about just there. It just popped out. I'm sorry.
I almost said it too. I was like, "Oh, bro."
I mean, I started out regular at first, but then I had to go full meme voice at the end. I had to. But back, we keep jumping off. Are you about to sneeze? You look like you're about to sneeze.
No. No, I was looking at, because I know sometimes it'll stop recording, but it's just been recording the whole time we've been talking.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll look at that too, probably about the same time.
And it's still it's still going, so I guess we're good. I don't know.
Yeah. We're still recording. No, we're good.
Yeah, I mean, if we're still going, I know you're trying to stay on topic, but I got some questions I want to ask that just came to my mind.
Yeah.
But it's about nothing. So if you want to continue on what you were saying about that, I can bring mine up later.
Ask away, man. What's up?
Oh, I was just gonna say, we went to me and Arthur and our friend Jade. Shouts out to Jade.
Yes.
Went to a concert this week. Tame Impala. We had the tickets since last year. I've had the tickets for almost a year and a half, and Arthur got to go because our good friend Uriel. Shouts out to Uriel. He was supposed to be on here tonight, and then he wussied out at the last minute. Couldn't go because he lives in Korea now. So true. Arthur got the ticket. It was good. That was a good show. And you know what? I was gonna ask, did you feel like the implementation of like masks and checking vaccine cards and all that stuff? Did you feel like that made it a safer environment?
Yeah. I mean, definitely. I mean, if you're checking vaccine cards, making sure people are vaccinated before they, come into a space where they're going to be around a lot of people, yeah, that's a good thing. That's definitely going to make it a bit safer. But I mean, at the same time, we all come with a little bit of risk because, I mean, any of us could be carrying it.
That's true.
At any point in the night, and all it takes is just a little bit of getting close, and then we got COVID. But yeah, I mean, I feel like they required the masks, they required the vaccination cards, or the negative COVID test. So yeah, I feel like it was safer.
I felt like it was too. I'll be honest with you. I will say though, I kept my mask on whole night. A lot of people didn't. I kept mine on even at the seats. I got people's at home I got to think about.
You did a great job. I mean, we went to go see the show, at State Farm Arena. So, I mean, it's an arena. They have plenty of air conditioners. We were in there, and I'm telling you, it was the hottest I've ever been at a concert before.
Boy, it was hotter than hell.
It was so hot.
And then I was like just breathing that mask. I was like, oh my fucking God, dude, I'm gonna faint. Dude, I would have fallen for all those people in front of us.
It's bad. Listen, I mean, you're talking to a person who has fainted at a concert. So, I mean, I guess that wasn't the hottest I've been at a concert. That, when I fainted, was the hottest I've ever been.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely wasn't really going to faint. Like, that was just a little dude, no offense to your real fainting, dude. Like, but that was just on my mind. I was thinking about that earlier today. I don't know. Like, I was like, I felt like that was like pretty safe, Like it didn't feel like an unsafe environment until we started leaving. Then that's when it started feeling a little. I was like,
I was gonna say a little side note from that concert. We were leaving, walking out. I mean, most people leaving. It's a concert, so walking pretty slow, able to see things happening. And we get to the escalators, so where we can, go down and keep going down and then leave. But then all of a sudden we heard the sound of a loud phone, like a phone crashing down to the floor. It sounded like it was slammed. It sounded like the phone was thrown to the floor. Like, do you think, Ethan, or am I?
Yeah, it sounded like he threw it to me. I was like, what the hell?
So phone gets slammed down. Then all of a sudden, this dude takes off. But unfortunately for him, because he was running from, I guess, security as some security guard.
Yeah, I guess.
He was running away. Like I said, he took off, but unfortunately for him, he was extremely slow at taking off. So the dude that was chasing him caught him and wrapped him from behind, grabbed his neck, wrapped his arm around his neck, and rode him to the ground, where a small scuffle ensued. But then they were able to get more security around the area, and I guess they got the man.
They got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, they got him. But yeah, it was totally wild and random.
I mean, then there was one point in the night where Arthur took his shoe off, and the guy selling beer saw it, and straight up, Arthur, why'd you have your shoe off, dude? Why'd you have your shoe off?
Because I was, why I was smuggling things into
part two. How did you feel that guy said the chords?
He literally, you couldn't even. I had my sock on. You wouldn't be able to see the corns on my feet if I had any, which I don't.
I mean, he saw something, dude.
It was the fact that he said it.
The fact that you started running off as soon as he said, you were like, no, and you just ran, dude.
I didn't know how to respond. I was being roasted in max capacity public
by random.
by random with two pretty good friends, and fight or flight. I feel like I didn't have anything to roast him with.
No, dude.
I asked him to please chill, and then he kept saying it. So I was like, we gotta go. We just gotta go.
Please chill. He would not, dude.
Yeah, the guy had no chill. He saw my shoe. Like, he was probably having the most mundane, boring night of his life selling beer. He was just like, man, people aren't paying cash for beer anymore like that. Like, of course not. You're at a Tame Impala concert in 2021 with a bunch of kids. We got cards. So nobody's going up to stand selling beer. And he just saw my shoe off and was like, this is the perfect time to have some fun at the expense of this concert goer. So.
Oh my God, dude. And the worst part is, dude, it's something I'll remember for a long time, dude. That guy probably doesn't even remember it happening, dude. That probably was like not even a blip on his radar at the end of the night.
It wasn't. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he definitely doesn't go home and think about the guy with his feet out at the Tame Impala concert. He probably doesn't even know who Tame Impala is.
Probably not.
But yeah, he flamed me super hard. My friends said nothing. And when
what can we say?
When I was like, yo, we gotta go, you guys didn't even react.
We were laughing, bro. We were too busy laughing.
It be your own people's. Bro.
Look, bro, we were not trying to catch a stray, bro.
Be your own people.
It'd be my luck. I start running, I fall down, and then I catch a stray.
To betray you.
He's like, damn, Tubby fell down the stairs, huh? And I'm like, no.
Yeah, that could have happened.
My shoes come off, and he's like, what the? Corns part 2. I'm like, nah.
Corns part 2. He fell down. He's like, that's a busted. Man.
Dude. I fell down. He says, that's a busted.
And then you're embarrassed. But I mean, I feel like I carry embarrassment pretty well.
Yeah, I mean
So
that was pretty funny too. I gotta admit, dude, that was
I would say I feel like I tried to make my own funny spin out of him making fun of my shoe being off. So I was like, I gotta go.
and you were gone.
That's a blast, like I was Jimmy Neutron, bro. It was over. I was like, I can't do this. But also, I mean, more than just people getting dragged to the ground and me getting made fun of. That was a good concert. That was a really good.
It
concert.
was really good. Yeah, it was a fun time.
It was probably the best looking show I have ever seen.
No, I agree.
I say the way he used the lights. I mean, most shows that I go to are rap shows, so there's not a lot to a rap show. I mean, Young Thug had a swing on his stage, but I mean, other than that, it's 15 people on the stage yelling lyrics at you. So usually, and their backing track is just the Spotify link to the song. So,
bro, that's the thing about rap concerts that kills me sometimes, dude. I'm like, I didn't want to come listen to the Spotify link, dude. Like,
I mean, okay, a lot of people do have just a good backing track. I mean, it's just like the instrumental and like some ad libs on it. You know, I mean, that's what I feel like it should be. That's how it should be. You should have the breath control
to rap your own songs, bro.
I would say if you can spit it in the booth. I mean, I guess maybe these people are just taking a million takes to do one.
Maybe,
verse.
dude. They're like, because the way it is in some concerts, I'm like, man, I just barely said a line, and then like, were you in the booth? Like, rap one line in the booth, and
you know who does that? And I mean, I'm sure he definitely has the breath control to do it live.
Who?
Regularly. Kendrick Lamar. Have you ever seen him perform live?
Yes.
He says maybe 15 words out of his own song and lets the crowd do the rest of it. And that's it.
But like on one hand, it's like, dude, come on. Like, if I'm gonna pay, I want to see you like do something. Yeah. But like also on the other hand, that's gotta be like the easiest job he's ever had, dude. He's like, let me get up here and say 10 words and then just like walk around, strut, hit the strut, dude.
It's true. I mean, on his Damn tour, do I say latest album? It came out in 2016. So
it was his latest.
His last album. For the tour for that, I mean, I think he had like a whole kind of like movie type of thing going on, the Kung Fu Kenny storyline happening.
No Kung Fu Kenny.
And I think he did some rope stuff too, maybe.
Okay, so that's kind of cool.
Maybe that was for a festival. I don't know. All I know is when it comes down to it, when he's doing a show and rapping his own songs, he doesn't say a lot.
No, I noticed that. Yeah, no, I saw that.
And the thing is, he doesn't have the track that is just like the album cut of the track. You know,
it's just the beat.
It's the instrumental, but he's or usually he has a live band or something like that. I mean, like his performances on SNL, he I mean, of course, he went all out for those. Yeah, I'm talking about live, just a concert.
Oh, well, imagine like
even some that have been recorded. Yeah,
he'll we'll get to see coming up, dude.
I hope not. When he said he's got new flows coming, I hope he wasn't lying. No lie.
We'll see.
But also, Tame Impala. that show was really good. That show was really good. He played, and I'm not gonna front and say I'm the biggest Tame Impala fan of all time. I mean, his latest album is the only album that I've listened to all the way through. So I got the hits, you know, and
that's fair. I mean, really,
but this new album I love front to back.
I really
got to sneeze, but it's not coming out.
Dude,
I don't know if you can tell I'm in discomfort.
I can tell, dude. Look at the sun, bro. Dude, you looked at Jesus, man. I said, look at the sun. He said, Where you at? No, I mean, I only.
I need a. I'm not gonna say it.
I've listened to all of his stuff, not, but I'll say this: the first album I have only listened to like once or twice, and then like Lonerism was one where he got popular, like really popular. I've
Yeah.
listened to that one a few times, but then
Well, the one,
Currents and the Slow Rush, dude, that's where I be. That's where I be living most of the time, dude.
that's your bread and butter.
Yeah,
That's your Tame Impala essentials.
I've listened to all those front and back a lot.
What Lonerism is that the one with the elephant on it?
Yeah, that's one with the elephant. Yeah,
And feels like I'm moving
yeah,
backwards.
bro, that one's on there too, dog.
Those are great songs. I mean, that's why I know them. I mean, I just feel like I am kind of obligated. I mean, because he put on a really great show, really entertaining show. Some shows you go to, you're ready to sit down after they play just a few songs. I mean, I did sit down up and down, but it's only because I would sit down between a song and then you play another song. And I'm like, yo, I need to stand up for this one. I mean, this is good.
Yeah, I just I kept standing up the whole time. I tried to just because like
you stayed dedicated.
Well, I genuinely just like at a concert, I just like to stand up. I don't like to sit. I don't like. I've been to concerts where the vibe is like to sit down the whole time, and that's kind of lame. Like, and I get it. Some of them are like that, but I like to stand up, man. You know,
I mean, that's fair.
That's like when you go to a Falcons game, dude. You sit down the whole time until they score a touchdown, and I'm like, man, I want to be up cheering on my boys the whole time.
So Kevin Parker is like the Falcons, except for it's 100% of the time.
Yeah, dude.
Gives you the same feeling. Gives you the same get up out of your chair feeling. But his is 100% of the time, and the Falcons is usually only whenever they get a touchdown.
So like once, maybe a game. That's no, I'm not. I would not compare that. That was just because I've been to 2 Falcons games, dude, and the whole time, like, people do not like stand up and cheer, and they literally are just like, yay, dude. Atlanta United games, those pop off, dude. Those are so fun. So
I've never
fun.
been to an Atlanta United
so
game.
much more fun than Falcons games, probably. I'll be honest with you, especially when the team is on and winning. Like, boy,
I don't know, man. I feel like the South, in my opinion, having the most insane people. I mean, probably only because I've grown up around these people, so around people in the South. So I know how insane they could be. The most insane people at sporting events. I feel like, as a whole, like other than just random. I mean, not random, but other than expected cheering, Atlanta fans don't go the extra mile.
They don't. And that's the thing, dude. That's why, like, I want to go to a Georgia game, dude, because I've heard, dude, you go to a Georgia game, bro. I heard they'd be standing the whole time. People are like, you got to stand. I'm like, dude, that's what I want, man. I want to watch. I want to be like, hey, go off, man. Like, what y'all mean? You don't, y'all.
Wait, what? Is somebody gonna be beating your ass if you don't stand at a Georgia game?
Stand up. They'll bark in your face, dude.
They'll sick the little bulldog on you.
They will, dude.
No,
that's not, dude.
Bulldog.
We should all of us get together, dude, and go to a Georgia Auburn game one year, dude.
Yeah.
You down, dog?
Of course I'm down. Okay, go.
Come on in.
little yawn for you. I mean, I'm a little tired. I work early, but I usually go to bed around this time.
That's true. We're keeping him up, dude.
12:42 in the morning. I mean, it's a weekend. I'm off tomorrow.
He had an itinerary. I'm not gonna lie, and we've gotten way off topic, but
yeah. But that's what this show is. Most of the time, me and Jerod are getting off topic. I feel like we've been talking for. Does it tell you how long we're recording?
No, it doesn't, dude.
Yeah, see, we gotta time ourselves or something, man. Anyways, I guess let's just jump into it. Last topic. Let's start wrapping this thing down.
All right.
Last topic. So there is a website and a phone app that I describe I describe it as the internet's forum. And if that makes any sense to you,
I think that's fair.
Or maybe not really the internet's forum. I mean, it's on the internet. It's a forum. That's what I meant. I meant the world's forum.
Yeah, there we go. That's better.
The world's forum. And it's called Reddit, reddit.com. And there are subreddits of Reddit. I mean, those are where you get your actual like content, your forums at these subreddits. And it can be a subreddit from just cats being where they shouldn't be to idiots in cars.
And everything in between. Anything you want to find.
Yeah, absolutely anything you want to find.
And we mean
almost
anything.
Almost. They took the
well, they did take some stuff off.
They took some stuff off.
They took some of the worst stuff off.
Yeah, they took some bad stuff off. But yeah, anything. You can find almost anything. And there's if you are a fan of something, there's most likely going to be a subreddit about it, because
absolutely
there's going to be more people like you that are a fan of this thing. So except for Unheard Of, we actually don't have a subreddit. So if you guys are fans of us, you won't be able to see our subreddit. Maybe one day. Yeah, say maybe one day. But there is a subreddit on Reddit called the Herman Cain Award. And Ethan, you wanna explain what the Herman Cain Award is?
So you know what is funny is I actually have the Herman Cain Awards pulled up right here on my computer. So I can read off what it even says about what it is, about the community. The Herman Cain Freedom is spelled FREEDUMB Award. Qualifications for nomination: public declarations of one's anti-mask, anti-vax, or COVID hoax views. Admission to hospital for COVID. Qualifications for award. Award is granted upon the nominee's release from their earthly shackles.
Where are you actually seeing that at? I'm
on the computer. I'm on the computer site.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I see that too. Okay.
It's right under about community. You see it?
Yeah, I see it.
So basically what this sub is about is people who were avid COVID deniers who then get COVID and it kills them and then they look dumb. Like Herman Cain.
Yeah, I'll say like former presidential candidate Herman Cain.
And it's kind of like the what were they called? The Darwin Awards, almost.
Yeah, it's like the Darwin Awards. It's like you do something really dumb, and then the ultimate price you pay is your life. And I mean, I guess people look at it. People look at it and they see your story, and it serves as a cautionary tale as to what you shouldn't do if you don't want to die.
Yeah, and it's
that's a pretty accurate description, right?
Yeah, it's one of those where like this is one of those where you go to read where like sometimes you're kind of like, this is funny, but for the most part you're kind of like, I just feel bad that these people are that dumb.
Yeah, no, it's really sad.
Like senseless loss of life, basically.
And I am actually gonna read the top all-time post, and should I read the top all-time post?
Yeah, dude,
I mean,
go for it.
I'm guessing you can guess, since it's named after this person. I'm guessing that you already know who it's gonna be about. It's about none other than Herman Cain. This is the top post, and it's the first picture is his tweet. His tweet that says, "Don't believe everything you hear on fake news. I never had the Wuhan flu because it doesn't exist. Hashtag mask off." Shout out to Future. He didn't say the shout out to Future part. I added that. Hashtag my body, my choice. Hashtag pandemic. And Fuse 2, I mean, I feel like pretty popular hashtags there. Mask off and my body, my choice.
Yeah, dude.
First off, I mean, like I said, shout out to you. I like the mask off. Second, this is non-picture, so I mean, I might not read all of them. But first, I mean, the next one says, oh, and this has dates. So I really don't want to read the dates.
You don't have to, yeah. I don't think you have to.
Next thing, ignore the outrage, ignore the thugs, defy the violence, and the left-wing shaming. Tonight's hashtag Tulsa Trump rally will be one for the history books. Hashtag America is here tonight at the hashtag Tulsa rally. Crowds are unbelievable. And, you know, reading through this, I remember the exact time frame of this happening.
Yes.
And of course, there's another one that says masks will not be mandatory. Another tweet from him, pictures from him being at the rally. And so his Twitter account over the next few days says that we are sorry to announce that Herman Cain has tested positive for COVID-19 and is currently receiving treatment in an Atlanta area hospital. Please keep him and all who are battling this virus in your prayers.
Mm-hmm.
So we already got a little bit of the award right there, because
he gets a medal at least.
You get awarded the medal once you're gone.
I think that's the whole trophy.
If this is oh yeah, okay, yeah, I got you. He gets a medal because not only did they announce that he has COVID-19 after he said that it's not real, but they also say to keep him and everybody else who's battling this not real virus in your prayers. So there's that. And then 28 days later, he died. He succumbed to COVID-19 and passed away. So that's basically what the Herman Cain Award is. It's just a bunch of people who publicly said on social media, given plenty of testament that the pandemic is not real, the COVID is not real, until they get it, and then they're like, yo, I got COVID, I'm in the hospital, and then all of a sudden I'm dead from COVID.
I think this is a real cautionary tale to most people to keep your mouth shut about a lot of things, because eventually what you're talking about will kill you, and the internet will turn you into a meme.
Yeah.
Straight up. And use you as a cautionary tale. Because I've seen it, dude, so many times with different radio hosts and different TV hosts that'll be like, it's not real, this is planned, and then boom, they get it and they're like, oh, I'm doing fine, and then boom, they're dead, and you're like, well.
And then people crazy. Are taking, then they're the first people to take this ivermectin. That's how you pronounce it, right?
Yeah.
People are taking, and it's a horse dewormer. That's what I've read.
Okay, so what I've come to understand is there's one for humans.
I don't know if that's a meme. Yeah, I don't know if it's a meme.
And there's one for horses. And some people are taking the one for horses.
People are taking the one for horses.
Yes.
Huh? Okay.
And even the one for humans is not FDA approved, does not help COVID.
Yeah.
So
didn't President Trump take ivermectin?
I know he took, I don't remember what it was when he was, Joe Rogan took ivermectin.
Joe Rogan. Yeah, I mean, he's alive. He's probably
is he? He's pretty kind of brain dead. Yeah, no, I forget what it was that old Donnie boy took. Hydrochloroquine, I think is what it was.
Yeah. At least I think.
Or that's what he said he took anyway. Let's say that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's like we said, is they say it's not real until it becomes extremely real for them and their families. And I mean, it's not like I'm we're trying to fault people for seeking medical help
Oh no.
once they're sick. That's not what we're saying. That's not what we're saying. But we're saying why say something isn't real? Why not acknowledge something as real and as a real problem, and we should do everything we can to fix this thing, because once we fix it, I mean, if we can ever fix it at this point,
Yeah.
Then you can go back to doing absolutely whatever you wanted to.
Yeah.
But or at least whatever you were doing before that, as long as of course it wasn't committing crimes or anything like that. But I mean, unless you were committing crimes and getting away with it, then fuck it. Yeah.
Then go for it.
Crimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like they say something's not real until it becomes real. And then they finally acknowledge it as real and try to seek medical help. But it's like you become the meme because you were so far on the other side. Like, it shouldn't even be another side, because it's like you can see people getting sick and dying.
Exactly.
It's not a conspiracy.
I mean, it's horrible. You hate to
like
say
that.
it, but like I said earlier, dude, the people on the internet do not know you personally, and they will relentlessly mock you and make you a meme.
Yeah, no,
you mean nothing. You are just now a dead body that looks like an idiot.
You are a bunch of Facebook and Twitter posts and a picture, and you're gonna get 65,000 likes on a post.
The worst part is, dude, it's always somebody who has like a Facebook picture with like one of those circles around it that says like, "No mask, my choice," and then it's like, "Oh, this person died today of COVID."
Yeah, or like they like behind them on their. I mean, I haven't been on Facebook in a long time, so I feel like I haven't seen this really. But I feel like it's a thing. They have like the little flag behind them, and it has the 1776.
Yes, bro.
Like I feel like it's a type of person. Everybody knows who it is.
Yeah.
But,
we ain't got to say. It's a certain type.
Yeah. But I don't know. Like, I feel like it's a thing of how have we gotten here? You know what I'm saying? How have we gotten to this point to where it's a political thing if you're talking about a virus that'll kill you no matter what your political affiliations is, and no matter what the people who are in charge in your political affiliation, or who is a big voice in that political affiliation. It doesn't matter. COVID-19 doesn't care who you are or what you care about. It's just gonna make you sick.
It'll get you no matter what.
Yeah, it's gonna get you no matter what. So it shouldn't be a left or right type of argument.
And for some reason, weirdly, it is. And you're right. It doesn't make sense.
It's a human argument.
Yeah. Like, humans.
Maybe I would get it if COVID-19 was like what people imagine the actual Antichrist or something like that.
Oh yeah, right.
Like an actual human that is COVID-19 that is whispering in all the ears of the political leaders and telling them what to say, and COVID-19 is whispering in Fauci's ear like, yeah, tell them they don't gotta wear masks because it don't do nothing. Let me get them, and then tell them they can wear masks again.
COVID be like, I'm gonna hurt your chest so bad. Cough, motherfucker, cough. I've got your ass now.
We've made it to the ASMR.
But like, even like, I don't understand why everybody hated Dr. Fauci so much. The man was out here delivering facts, and they were like, he hates Donald Trump. I was like, bro, y'all are wild.
I have no clue. Somehow in the age of technology and being able to look at, and I mean, the internet. People can say whatever they want to on the internet and call it fact. But I feel like people can look up enough stuff to form a pretty educated opinion.
All right,
things. What?
Nicki Minaj, dude, looking up hers, dude. She's doing her research on the vaccine, dude.
No, that's no, not that. I'm saying people, you can look online.
Yeah, I mean, if you find enough sources and look enough places, you can figure out what's true and what's not.
Exactly, and people don't do that. They look for the loudest screaming voice somehow on the internet where people can be anybody who they want to be, individuals. They look for the loudest voice and follow that voice.
Yes.
How does that happen?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's like, and it's one of those things too, where it's like, normally the loudest person's the stupidest person, and like that's like, there's whole proverbs about it, but you're gonna, I don't know, dude. It's just, if you find somebody who believes what you believe and then they spout it loud enough, dude, you're just gonna follow behind most of the time.
You listen to the loudest voice, which is usually the wrongest.
Exactly.
I mean, I know wrongest isn't one, but listen to the loudest voice, which is the wrongest, in the words of Earl Sweatshirt. You end up in a Q. You end up in a Q Facebook group, and then you end up on Reddit in the Herman Cain award subreddit. Like, I don't know how it happens. That's just how it happens.
I mean, we certainly hope not, but
yeah. No, I hope it doesn't happen. But we've seen it too many times to count. But also, just speaking of Reddit, Ethan, it's got me thinking. What are some of your favorite subreddits?
Some of my favorite subreddits, dude. I mean, to me, the one that I don't get on Reddit near as much as I used to, right? Because I don't like the Reddit app for iPhone as much. There was a great one for Android, and since I've switched over, I haven't been getting on there. But
I like the iPhone one.
Dude, there was one.
It takes a little bit of tweaking of the settings on, like, you got to go to the browser and tweak some settings, and then it'll reflect over to your app, because you can't change some of the stuff from the app. So,
but I found one that I like that was closest to the one I used to use. The one I used to use was on Android, and it was called Reddit is Fun. Boy, that app is unlike. I wish they would put it on iPhone, because it is unlike.
It was like a loader. Just loaded up I said, like, was it just a loader? Did it just load up the browser?
No. That's why I don't like the ones on.
Was it its own app?
It was its own app, and I mean, it did, like, you could search on there and it would load it up, but the layout looked perfect, and it's not like that on iPhone. I can't find any layout that looks like this one does. And it's probably just because I got so used to it. That's why I like it so much. But my favorite subreddit to go to, dude, and this is like one of the top subreddits, but I loved it because you could just you can find all kinds of things on there, dude. I love to go to Ask Reddit. Yeah. And I would specifically look for the ones that were like, what's your hometown's dark secret? Or like, what's something that happened to you that you can't explain? Or like, what's your hometown's folklore and all this stuff? I love to read that kind of stuff. So I would always love to go on there and read that. And then, of course, dude, you got to shouts out to r/Falcons about the Atlanta Falcons. There's a Bulldog one, but it's not as active, so I don't really go on it as much. r/Atlanta United, that's another good one. I like my sports subreddits.
Yeah, sports guys, sports subreddits.
And then r/PlayStation, dude, r/game deals, stuff like that. And let's see. There's got to be like some just weird ones that I used to go to, dude, that were like, I mean, I remember there was one that was kind of gross, but it was about medical gore, like medical procedures and stuff.
Medical gore.
And like, I don't think that's what it was called, but like, you would go on there to look at it, and then like you'd look at two pictures and like be like, no, I'm good. Because it'd be like people who like, oh, got my hand caught in a meat grinder, and it would just be a picture of their hand that was like Yeah, dude. It was crazy stuff.
Dang, son. I
Like you would see
mean,
it and
yeah.
you'd be like, I gotta be careful, dude. Or
Oh, be
like
careful. I'm out. I saw a
when I'm
couple pictures,
grinding,
y'all.
you
Y'all
gotta
gotta
be
take care of
careful. I'm grinding
yourselves.
meat.
Yeah. No,
Oh, there's one called fight porn, dude. Fight porn.
oh yeah.
I
Oh
love that
yeah.
subreddit, dude.
That's definitely one of my favorites.
Which fight porn
And
is about fights. It's nothing to do with porn. It's all
yeah,
fights.
yeah, no,
For the
there's
people out there
nobody
listening.
there's nobody fighting over porn. There's nobody fighting in porn. So nothing that has anything to do with actual porn. It's just a bunch of fighting. So I recently had to remake my Reddit account, and I mean I'm not active in any communities. I just lurk. But
Do you ever post? See, I post like I'll post maybe once every few months in like r/Falcons or something like that.
yeah, I never post. I feel like I haven't. I don't know if this makes sense or not. I haven't etched out an identity on Reddit.
I mean, I
That
don't,
makes any sense.
that makes sense.
I mean, I
There's too
just
much stuff on there.
watch a bunch of it's a lot of stuff. I don't feel like I would ever. I I don't think I would ever have a really engaging conversation with
Yeah,
people on
no. I
Reddit.
mean, the only time I ever post really like is if there's something I want to know, like niche something,
Yeah,
like maybe like if there's an artist I like when we were going to that Tame Impala concert, I posted on there and was like, hey, anybody going to the concert know about like the mask policy or something like that. I don't know. Or where somebody had posted that and then I saw where they were talking, so I commented to them about it and I was like, hey, how was this? And that's how I learned that supposedly they recorded that concert for Spotify. I don't know if that's true or not, but
it'd be cool to know we were at that concert.
try it, dude. We could relive it.
For me, I follow a lot of music, subreddits.
Oh yeah, dude.
Hip hop heads.
Yes,
That's the big one. That's
got
the big
to.
one.
I'm a big hip hop head.
And then a lot of like just artist subreddits like Frank Ocean.
Yes, dude. I'm on all those.
Yeah.
I'm on indie heads, me. I'm an indie boy, dude. So I like to get on indie heads.
Yeah. And I mean, okay, so back to Tame Impala for just a second. People consider him an indie artist.
Yeah.
But somehow this man is selling out arenas.
That's true. I mean, now
And
to me now, I'll say this. I think indie has grown less to mean independent and more alternative, like a vibe.
Yes,
There's a certain vibe.
It's pretty much its own. It's on its own genre now.
Yeah.
Because
that's like you get. I mean, you get in there and you get like him. People talk about him in there all the time. Arctic Monkeys, which are once again like another band that could sell out arenas. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Those are not independent artists, dude. Technically, Taylor Swift was an independent artist for the longest time. I think she might be again.
She is, I think. Or maybe it's just her management. That she's not like major management. Anyways, yeah, like I mean Frank Ocean, he's technically an independent artist.
They talk about him in there a lot too.
It could be indie. Even though I think he is shopping a album to labels.
Is he?
Right now. Yeah.
Lame ass.
So I think he's swinging for some majors for this next release. So I mean he finally is showing up out and about. So he was at Met Gala with his little stupid green baby.
Yeah.
And he's got green hair. People have been posting Frank Ocean sightings on TikTok like he's damn Sasquatch. So
I've not seen any, dude. Now I gotta look up Frank Ocean on TikTok when we get off.
Yeah, he's been around New York a lot. Tyler the Creator was also up there, of course. Guess what they were doing? Riding bikes.
Of course.
But yeah, independent, indie. What were we talking about?
Subreddits.
My favorite subreddits. Yeah, a lot of music related ones. And also, I mean, I said this subreddit earlier, but it's also because I really couldn't think of a lot of more different ones. But idiots in cars. Have you seen that subreddit before?
No, I don't think I have. I mean, I think I've heard of it, but I've never been to it.
It's just all about people who are shit drivers, man. They're just terrible drivers. I saw one earlier of a bunch of cars. It was a traffic jam on the interstate. A bunch of cars. Well, I'll say a bunch. It's like three cars going through or going past the traffic and on the shoulder lane, like the little solid white. They're on the other side of that. Just driving through there to skip through all the traffic. And then all of a sudden, a few cars up from the people that were recording these cars doing this, an 18-wheeler just slowly inches out into that lane and blocks them from going, bro. Like that's so rad. It's really good. It's a lot of people running red lights and
getting destroyed, dude.
Absolutely wrecking into cars. There was one of I mean, I guess this famous internet personality, I don't know who it was. But he was driving his Lamborghini and all of a sudden some person's following him too close. This woman's following him too close, rams the back of his car. He parks inside of a gas station that was right at the accident spot. She leaves her car in the middle of the road, like no flashers on or anything, knocks on his window and is like, "You hit my car. You wrecked the front of my car.
What?
With the back of your car." So yeah, idiots in cars. It lives up to its name. There really are some idiots in cars, and it usually makes me think like of how many people are recording me while I'm driving, and they're like, "Bro, what the hell is this guy doing?"
Especially on the interstate, dude.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I work first shift. I drive a lot. This one morning, I was extremely sleepy, and I was driving to I don't really remember what city, maybe Akron, something like that. But I had to, of course, drive through Rockmart to get there, and I was on the Rockmart highway. I was behind a car that was, doing a little bit under the speed limit, a little slow. So I was like, man, I'm about to go around you. I checked my mirror, I checked my rearview mirror, and I checked my side mirror. I didn't see anybody. And then, so I'm like, I'm about to go over. So I put my blinker on, and all of a sudden I hear a horn honk at me, and a car swerved out kind of onto they had to swerve it almost into the, like, not the median, but like, the little like grass embankment.
Yeah.
Like I had to swerve onto that a little bit. And I was like, yo, I did not see that. I felt so bad. I felt so sorry. I mean, we didn't hit each other, but obviously because they sort of away. And I was definitely an idiot in a car at that moment. I didn't check the little, the little tiny upper left corner little reflection you have in your side mirror that checks like the little blind spot section.
Yeah, I'll be honest,
check
dude.
That.
My car doesn't have one of those. I didn't even know that was a thing that existed. And I'm like, my mind is blown right now because I could really use one of those. When I want to check my blind spot, dog, I literally have to turn all the way around.
I mean, I still do because of instinct. Like, I've never had a car that had that. I wish my car had one of those little lights that with the little sensor that tells you that somebody is coming up.
Yeah. That would be nice.
That would be extremely nice, but I mean, I'll settle for the little mirror. I don't always remember to look in it, obviously, but Ethan, have you ever felt like an idiot in a car?
Dude, like one of my first times getting my driver's license, when I first got my driver's license. There we go, baby.
Yeah. I'm on the hook now.
I did basically what you did, except for instead of getting back in my lane and pass. I had the music up so loud I didn't even hear him beeping. So I just went all the way over until I looked at my rearview mirror and they were like on my ass. And I was like, oh, sorry. And then let's see.
So you're going music cranked all the way up as a young man, teenager, just now getting his license.
Hey, look, dude, I know I like to party.
All right, yeah, fair enough.
And then actually on Tuesday before we went to that concert, I had to go to Walmart for something. And you know how they have their stupid ass little like a bunch of different rows and you pull out onto the one strip or whatever before the gas station or at the gas station.
Yeah.
Well, so I checked, nobody was coming. Pull out. Look, there's a car. Like, here's me. Here's a car right here. I had to stop. And I was like, I stopped in the middle. They were right in front of you. Yeah.
Okay.
They were right. Like they could have, if they were going any faster, they would have T-boned me.
Yeah, they would have absolutely.
And I looked, and then I did this, like it was their fault, and I drove off.
Okay. It reminds me of like one of my policies while I'm driving. Like, of course, everybody's had this awkward situation where you stop at a stop sign that somebody else is maybe on to your left or to your right, and you guys happen to stop at the same time. Mm-hmm. So you're going straight right in front of you. They're going straight in front of them, except for they are, of course, on another side of the intersection.
Like a four-way stop, right?
Actually, yeah, four-way stop. You pull up the four-way stop, they're on the other side. I feel like that was a pretty long explanation for it. Thank you. But yeah, you pull up there, it's awkward. You pull up at the same time, and then you play this game of who's gonna go first.
Mm-hmm.
So some people flash their lights or they do the whole hand movement. No, not me. I'm going. Like, I do not want that exchange. I try to eliminate those exchanges while I drive at all times.
And see, so, I'm always, if we get there at the same time, dude, I'm always the guy who's like, let's move it along.
I used to be like that. I used to be like, yeah, go ahead. But then
I hate it.
Somebody always tries to out nice you. And so if you are the first person to say go ahead, they'll be like, no,
they say go ahead.
And you're like, and so then it's a whole thing.
Let's go ahead. And then you finally go, and then they start to go.
Yep.
And then you both stop, and then you both wave, and then you go and you both stop. And then finally you go.
I don't have the time or the patience for that anymore. If I know that that's about to happen, I just hit my gas and I'm gone. I don't give them a chance to flash the lights. I don't give them the chance to wave me. Nothing. If I feel like we stop and we make eye contact, like from the intersection, I'm gone. As soon as you look into my eyes, I'm already hitting the gas. I'm gone, man. I don't want any part of that because I feel like it shouldn't be necessary.
I hate it like when somebody gets there before you and then they tell you to go.
Yeah.
I hate that. I'm like, just go, dude. Like, what is this? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to prove? You know? Like, go. You were here first.
Let everybody else go.
Yeah, like what are you, the fucking traffic wizard? What are you, you're the traffic director in your car sitting there. Oh, you can go. All right, you have to stop and let me go.
He's a flagger that just happens to be inside of a car.
I guess, like, I hate that, dude. I'm like, you go. Or I hate it when, like, one time I accidentally
I was gonna say take my advice and just
go. Yeah, I know, like we're this is gonna be the longest freaking episode.
I was about to say this has to be, and it's just the two of us. I was gonna say,
Jerod, you can edit out anything you want to, dude. But I hate it, dude. This is one of the worst things that ever happened to me driving. It made me so mad, dude. Like, made me want to have road rage 1000, bro. Like, okay, you know at Barnes and Noble in Rome, there's that bank there, right? Like right in front of Barnes and Noble. So I pulled up, right? There was a long line of cars. And I'm waiting on. Oh, hey, I guess the boys are on PlayStation. There's there was a long line of cars, right? And so we were all pulling up, and I just so happened to like this lady wanted to get into the bank, but I was pulled up in front of the entrance to the bank, right? And there's like 2 or 3 cars in front of me. And I think I was backed off a little bit, maybe even where like if the other car would have went forward, she could have gone, and gotten in the bank. But the other car would not go forward. And I was kind of trying to tell her, I was like, and she was like,
Yeah, go ahead.
you need to back up, like tell me back up. And I was like, I said, lady, there's nothing I can do.
Yeah.
And she was like, back up, back up. So eventually I went straight forward and just stared at her the whole time as I sat there. And she was like yelling. And I was like, sorry, bitch. Should have went.
Exactly, bro. Like half the people you see in these cars that are having these rage moments that are just losing their absolute collective shits. You'll never see them again. So
no. So who cares?
Either I have 2 moods as a driver. I'm either extremely happy, listening to music, having a great time, or I've been at work for too long and I'm not listening to anything except for the anger seething in the back of my head. And then if I'm happy, everything's good. Like I'll look at people and like smile, wave to people. It's a good time. But if I am the other way, and maybe I have another situation where I'm an idiot in the car, and then somebody rages at me, I try to push them to their limit. Like I do, like not like I'm trying to just super antagonize people while I'm driving, because that may be dangerous. You could antagonize your own person and get in a ditch. But
that's true. Or with the blicky in your face.
With the blicky in your face. But I try. I mean, listen, if they're mad at me and I'm already mad, especially if somebody is trying to pass me and I get over.
Oh, dude.
To the other way, but then they're trying to pass me and they get over to the right. I'm driving on the left. They're trying to pass me behind me on the left. I go over to the right lane. And they zoom over, follow me to the right lane. I'm like, yo, what is going on, bro? Like, and also people who rod your butt.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god.
In bumper to bumper traffic, it doesn't make any sense to me.
Like where are you trying to go?
Especially on the interstate. Where are you gonna go? Where you going nowhere, bro? Like. Just
exactly.
Sit back, relax. I'm going as fast as I can, or I'm comfortable with, to the car, in relation to the car in front of me. So
that is one thing, dude, relax, that will make me madder than anything, dude. I promise you.
Yeah, I will intentionally go slow
and
make sure you can't pass me. Like I will make sure you can't.
If somebody passes me, dude, and I'm already going over the speed limit, that pisses me off, dude, and I don't know why.
No. Well, that doesn't really piss me off. It just kind of dumbfounds me how people could.
And I mean, like now, if we're on a highway, a 2-lane or a 4-lane highway, and they pass me, I'm like, okay, that's what that. But if we're on a 2-lane road and they pass me, and I'm like, nah, dude, like, bro, I will, dude, I'll crash into that ditch, bro. Like, I really won't. But I'm like, where you gotta go? Where you gotta go? Where are you going so fast? I'm always like, what do you got? What you got? A meeting? What are you doing?
You're late, bro. Like, don't be late. Hell, son. I'm always late to anything I go to, and I deal with the consequences every time I go. Yeah, I could be on the interstate going 10 to 15 miles over, and people will zoom past me like I'm not even moving.
The interstate's crazy, dude. They'll be going like 100, and I'm like, bro, you're braver than me, dude.
Crazy to me. I mean, I've hit 100 on the interstate before, but I don't like to do it because I've had one too many speeding tickets that. In my life, that my insurance is expensive, so I don't need any more speeding tickets.
Yeah, you wild, bro.
But also, Ethan, we've been talking for
forever.
God knows how long now. I mean, if you made it to the end of this episode, I always say if you made it to the end of the episode, thank you. But if you made it to the end of this episode, you either really like me or you either really like Ethan. And I mean, I guess we can both still say thank you for that.
Yeah.
So yeah, really thank you for listening to this episode, everybody. Next week, I mean, we should have Jerod back. I don't know if we're gonna have a guest again, but yeah, Ethan, like I said, I guess we're kind of ramping down the episode. So I mean, if you want to tell the people, if you want to give a closing thoughts. Jerod usually does ask people their closing thoughts, so that's it completely left my brain for a second. But you got any closing thoughts?
Closing thoughts. Let me think. Hey, we've seen, as we were talking about earlier, dude, maybe we're starting to get closer to a post-COVID world than we ever thought possible, dude. But to enjoy that world, you got to be vaccinated or you got to get your tests done, folks. Not to be like you, not to tell you everything you still have to say to wear your mask. But it's crazy, good shows coming out, good movies coming out. I'm trying to combine everything, dude. Don't be an idiot in the car.
Yeah.
And don't talk shit about COVID online because the memes will come after you die. Let me think. And if you're Arthur, you just don't have a chance in fantasy football. You don't get a fair shake.
I have a chance. Yeah, maybe I'll say that. Maybe I just don't get a fair shake. But I don't know. Those are thoughts for me.
And it was fun. Of course, let me say that. It was fun.
Yeah.
Always
absolutely.
fun.
I don't feel like we would have talked like this. This may be the longest.
I don't feel, and to me, it doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like we've talked that long. But the thing is, like, I know we have. Like, that's the thing.
Yeah, no, I've seen time pass, and I'm like, damn. I mean, we probably had a 3-minute conversation about Tim Allen and Santa Claus.
Yeah, dude, I forgot, bro. Somebody come to Big Box Store and make the Ethan claws, dude.
Yeah, this episode has had a lot of range. So, in closing thoughts from me, like I said, thank you to anybody who's listening, and thank you especially to our guest Ethan, because I mean he's been on for a few times. I mean, you guys all know and hopefully love Ethan.
If you want to listen to this one.
So yeah, I mean, I feel like it's gonna be it's a good one. I mean, we're talking.
It's something.
It's a podcast.
It's something, all right.
It's something.
Jared's gonna listen to this whole thing, dude, and like that's funny.
He has to listen to this. Yeah, but thank you once again, Ethan. Thank you to
no problem, man.
And Ethan, where can they find you?
Dude, I'm at
if they want to look for you.
At Ethy 416 on the Twitters. That's where I'm most active. You'll find me there most of the time, tweeting some weird stuff. Yeah.
But okay. As for, I just said okay, like just kind of dismissing what you said. I'm sorry. As for me, on Twitter, you can find me at Young without the O, of course, _ABG. And if you're looking for us as a podcast, you can find us on Twitter at unheard_pod. That's going to be the same on Instagram, Facebook. We got a page. We got a fan page. Get in touch with Drew Maddox. He'll let you in the group. But yeah, we're everywhere. YouTube. We got videos. This is being recorded on video. So if you listen to it anywhere other than on video, go back and watch it. We've got the picture of me and Ethan right here. Ethan's got his monster house background. We've got stuff for the visuals. We're doing visual stuff out here. So yeah, check us out on YouTube. Yeah, and I guess that's about do it. I don't usually close the show. This is what I need Jerod for. This is why Jerod hasn't missed any episodes of Unheard of, and I've missed. Because
he's a good closer.
3. Yeah, he's a good closer. I don't know how to close. But shout out to Jerod, and I'm about to say it, everybody. So I just want to let you know that we hear you. Wait, no, I messed it up, and I hope Jerod leaves that in. Wait, we love you, we hear you, and we hope you hear us here at Unheard of.
Unheard of. Beep, 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 beep.
And as always, I'm Arthur.
And I'm Jerod, and you just listened to
Unheard of.